What's up guys, I'm Chris and today you're watching a magic review on the Mental Billet Pad by TCC Magic. Welcome to the channel and thanks for tuning in. If you haven't, please consider subscribing, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you don't miss a review. Any questions, just ask them in the comments section below. And don't forget to join the Chris Edwards Magic Secret Access group over on Facebook. All right, so today we are looking at the Mental Billet Pad by TCC. So this is a impression device that is disguised in the form of a business card wallet. The way that this works, you have your business card wallet. You could take this out of your pocket. You open it up. And you have a stack of business cards here. You would take one out, place it in here. So it's got these little holders right there. You place that in. Obviously, you would turn it around so that, well, I'll show you what it looks like with nothing in there. Got a nice little spot for it. You would place that there for your participant. You would give them the pad and a Sharpie. They draw their image or write down a name or a word or a number or whatever. They then keep their drawing or their, they keep the business card. They take that out and then you take this back. Once you've got it back, you just flip it over, close it up, and right now I'm getting a full peek. I'm getting everything I need to. Perfect image or word, right? I guess before that, you can take out a card for yourself if you want to duplicate the drawing, but you don't need to. You can just close it up. If you're wearing a jacket, you can put this away in your breast coat pocket, get your peek in the process, or you can just gesture and, bring it into your line of sight as you're talking to them, get your peek, and then put it away. So yeah, this is an impression device. It's very, I think, well designed, and it's very natural as far as any movements go. So what do you get? So you're gonna get, comes in a box like this. You will get the link for the tutorial. You will get the business card wallet impression pad device. And then you will get a special Sharpie that you need for this to work. What's the quality? So the quality on this is really good. I don't know if this is real leather or not. I did the sniff test. It doesn't really have a smell. I think I read that it was leather, but either way, I'm not 100% sure. But it is very well designed. The quality is really good. The stitching and everything is very well. On the other side here, I like how this is kind of inlaid, if that's a word. It makes a nice little writing surface for your participant. It makes sense. And then the gimmick is also a very good quality. So all in all, I think that this thing's great. It was built and designed very well. Tutorial. So the tutorial is not long. It just kind of goes over how to use this, how it works, and different handling and motivation. The idea behind this is that it's a tool, right, to assist you in your mentalism, in getting a peek of sorts, right? So what's great about this over a peek wallet is they get to keep whatever they wrote down or whatever they drew and then give it back. So really it seems very innocent. It doesn't seem like, since they keep it, you shouldn't be able to have any of that information. Difficulty level. This couldn't really be easier to use, and all of the moves and motivation, it's all built in, right? You take it back, you close it, and in the action of closing it, you get your peek. So as far as difficulty goes, it's extremely simple to use, every aspect of it. Angles. So the angles are comparable to most peek wallets, right? If you have somebody behind you, that's where things are angle sensitive. But with that, it's also very well covered because when you close it, you can put it away. If you're wearing a jacket, you got coverage from that side. If you angle it kind of this, like if you're putting it in this side of your jacket, then you know you have coverage from this side. This side, if it's exposed, all you do is you angle it in. Now you're covered from that side and this side. Bring it close to you, you're covered from behind. So the angles are all really, really good. Setup and reset, arts and crafts. There is no arts and crafts. So unlike some impression devices, there is a little bit of do-it-yourself just to, I guess, place the gimmick where it needs to go. With this, they've done everything for you, from the marker to the pad. So when you receive it, it's all ready to go. There is a very, very quick reset. This can be done out in the open in front of people, and they're not going to see what's going on as long as the gimmick is facing you. But the way to reset this is built into this as well. So it's all self-contained between the marker and the pad itself. And the reset, basically, you can do it out in the open by just stating something like, you had this, you wrote something down, and in that motion, you've reset your device. So it's about a second reset that can be done out in the open. Don't have to hide. Pocket space, is it a worker? Pocket space is extremely good. It's very streamlined and thin. I guess that would be probably like half the width of a deck of cards. You can carry this with you. It's not going to take up much pocket space. So that's really good. Is it a worker? It's a great peak device. The fact that it'll carry a number of business cards. I think I have, 6 or 7 in here right now. There is still room to put more. You could probably put 10 or 12 and then just refill it as you need to. It's great because after they have written down or drawn their image, they keep this. So now they get to keep all your information as well. So perfect for working situations. Now they have all your contact information, so that's great. They never have to give it back. So I think this is great for any worker, any working situation. With that, the peak, I guess, just because of how the gimmick is, if you're in a very dim area, it could be hard to see because unlike a peak wallet where you might be seeing, exactly what they did through a clear ID window, this doesn't work like that. However, it is very clear, so I don't see it being an issue, but I did just want to mention it because an impression device does look different than, what you would get from like a billet peak or a peak wallet. Can it be examined? No, it can't. But I don't think there's any heat on this because when you think about it, you give this to them, they're handling it, they can see it from all sides. And once you take it back, they keep everything that, would be suspicious. From there, you just close it and put it away. There is no heat on this. There's no reason to suspect this at all. So I don't think examination is an issue at all. So I wouldn't even worry about that. So what's the price and is it worth your money? So I picked this up for $40. That was the kind of introductory sale price that went until March 9th, which has passed now. So now this retails for $60. I think at this moment it's sold out, but they will get more in probably sooner than later. So it's supposed to retail at $60, which is probably what it will cost once it's back in stock. I still think that that's a great price for this. The quality is there, and I think it's just super deceptive and very well thought out that, I think $60 is a great price for this. Positives and negatives. I've mentioned the positives. I love the fact that with this, it's pretty much self-contained. They keep the business card after. I think all the moves and actions are very well covered, nothing suspicious. And all in all, it works really, really well. So lots of good things, nothing bad that I can come up with. So yeah, I don't think there's really much more for me to say on this. I would recommend it. It's a great product. I always have been a big fan of impression devices just for the simple fact that you don't have to justify certain things because there's nothing to justify. So with that, I'll leave a link in the description below for you to go check this out if this is something that would interest you. And with that, we'll see you at the next review.